Oh, this feels good.
Hi friends of the twins, welcome back for another video. Well, today we are down on the farm. Not really, but we are over at Shonda's house and she's going to be giving us a tour of her summer porch decor. Stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, well, over here we enjoy putting together tablescapes. We love everything home decor. We like to dibble and dabble in DIYs. And we are guilty, especially me, Rhonda, of decorating for each and every season. If it's something you're interested in, please hit that subscribe button and become a friend of the twins.
Hi, friends of the twins. It's me, Shonda. And I've missed you guys so much. It just feels like I haven't seen you in such a long time. Rhonda's been holding it down for both of us because I've been working so much. And with everything going on in the world, as you all know, I've just been so busy, but I've missed you tremendously. And today I want to give you a tour of my porch.
Friends, Shonda has created such a beautiful space out here on her porch, and we are just so excited to show you what she's done. For both of us, we always enjoy pretty things.
Yes.
But we love comfy, cozy, cushy, that kind of thing.
Plushy.
Plush, yes. So her porch is truly an outdoor living space, and we hope you'll stick around and see what she's come up with.
So friends, this is the entrance when you're coming up to my house, leading to my porch, and I would like to think that it's very welcoming and warm. I love greenery and color and
Now, how long y'all been in the house now?
We've been in the house now 2 years and 1 month. And we still have things that we're doing.
What was the original paint color?
The original paint color of this house was white with
okay.
green, puke green shutters.
Okay.
And it was awful.
And what is this beautiful color you chose?
This is steel blue. And I love the wood look, so my husband handmade those shutters.
Yep, they look so good. Let's step
And
up.
I stained them oak.
We cannot skip over your house sign.
We had that made. We went to the cotton picking fair. That's right.
I hear in
We
Georgia.
love to go every year. I hate
Yeah.
that we missed it this year, but had that made at the cotton picking fair.
And I'm just going to show you the shutters that her husband handmade. He did a beautiful job. And then, like she said, she stained them.
I stained them myself.
And
then I bought these rockers. They were $99 each, and you'll never guess where, friends. They were at Kroger. I fell in love with these chairs because I love the oak color, but they're really heavy.
yeah, they look heavy.
They
too.
look heavy, yeah. And so while I'm out here, I will have some sweet tea or some sort of beverage that my husband and I like to enjoy. We come out in the morning. We come out in the afternoon if we both home. Whenever I get the time. This is my oasis. When I get away from the heart of the city and working, I come home. I love it here because we have a little bit over 5 acres, and it's, even when I'm at work, I'm thinking about coming home.
Yeah. It's really peaceful and quiet out here. I always tease her, and I call this her farmhouse because the house sits back from the road. It's not really in a subdivision, and it sits kind of back from the road, so it gives you the feel that you're out in the country
And far away from everything and everybody, but in actuality, you're not.
Yeah, you're probably only, what, 10, maybe 15 minutes from the highway?
These I got at Home Depot, and they had them for $8.98, and they were so much smaller than this.
Yeah.
But ferns love water. If you water them, they will grow, huge. And I'm going to show you some in the same family. I bought it the same day, but they're probably twice, if not almost 3 times bigger than these. That's my wreath that I love, and I love hydrangea is my favorite plant. And I love the color blue.
Yep. Her
It's
favorite color is blue,
It
and my
is.
favorite color is pink.
Little wind chime.
And she has flowers everywhere. And we are not going to throw this one away to the wolves.
No.
This is her baby. But like we said, we are here in this hot Georgia heat, and lately the temperatures have been running right around, what, 90 degrees?
Past couple of days,
And
2
it's
3 days.
yeah, it's almost like you can't water them enough. But this is a petunia, and
They grow back because all of the blooms fell off. And on this side, I also have.
oh, tell them about your. Did you find the rugs?
I did. I found these at
We at Home Goods?
Good.
Yeah,
Home
and we
Goods.
love them because they have like this. They kind of look like jute, but they also have. I don't. Make sure you can see you got this pretty blue color in it. Yeah, and they are just.
I thought they were perfect for the front porch because of the color of the house.
And she has a total of 4 rocking chairs out here. This is just to give us a little ambiance out here. Like we said, we apologize for the lighting, but it is probably about 7:30 or so, 8.
It's actually 8:20.
8:20 in the evening. So all of her beautiful flowers. And
I love flowers.
yeah, she's just like me. We love flowers in the yard. And look at this one.
Inviting and warm.
That's the main thing, inviting.
And warm. It lets you know that you're really welcome. Don't forget, that's my baby that I haven't planted yet. I got her yesterday.
And she talks about her plants as if they are her children.
They are, and that's a girl.
That's a
And her
girl.
blooms are going to be blue.
What is that, a hydrangea?
That's a hydrangea.
Aww.
Okay. I haven't decided yet where I'm going to plant it.
And speaking of flower garden, stay tuned. It's coming right up.
It's actually a rose. You can see the little petal there. It was a throwaway. I got it at Home Depot. The girl just said, get it. Somebody had broken it off and threw it. So I asked her, could I have it? She said, yeah, sure. I brought it home and look at it. It's growing.
It is.
And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dusty Millers. This is a Dusty Miller plant. They were annuals, but mine never die. Winter, fall, spring, they never go anywhere.
Maybe it's because we don't really get like cold
Weather, right. Yeah, that's probably it.
And she always has the biggest elephant ears. Oh my God.
Yeah, and I noticed this. I asked my husband, what is this growing? But these are new buds, and I'm not really sure. I need to look. Like I said, elephant ears, they really love a lot of water. If you water them, they will grow. And once a Dusty Miller gets so big, they get top heavy and they start to lean. And so this is a Dusty Miller, but they also bloom. They bloom yellow.
Yeah, that's a beautiful color.
Different type of hosta that's right here.
Yep.
I love, 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 and have to have roses. And anytime your roses start to turn burgundy, they're getting ready to bloom again. They'll bloom over and over and over until fall.
And friends, I'm going to confess. I'm going to make a confession. As we're standing out here and I'm recording, I am constantly kind of looking over my shoulder because she has 4-legged friends out here. You probably saw them. They made a debut early on in the video, but so how do you keep them off of your flowers?
Well, let me show you. They have eaten.
And we're talking about the deer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've counted in my yard, up to 21 deer at one time.
Yeah.
And I think because the people in this area don't ever try to shoot or kill them, they just feel very at home, so they come right up to you and everything. But I don't want them coming up to me because I'm scared of them.
Yeah, I'm just going to show
They're
you
cute.
a little bit of the side yard so you'll know that she truly has what I consider to be a beautiful space out here. And this is just a space on the side of the house. And like she said, they have 5 acres out here, so it really is an oasis, like being in the country, but you are 10-15 minutes from the city. So there are a lot of deer out here. What did you tell me you throw on them? You put on your flowers, or?
I put coffee ground and Irish spring soap.
Okay.
So those little green specks that you might see on my red mulch, that's Irish spring soap.
And what does that do?
They don't like the smell of it.
Okay.
And so they don't eat it.
Now I'm gonna move on over to the other side.
And on this side, I basically have the same thing. I have a different type of elephant ear here. I have a different type of hosta there, and the deer had eaten that down. They grow really quickly if you water them well, but
How long you been putting the coffee and the Irish spring soap out?
I've been putting it didn't last year they ate everything I put out. So this year I did research and just started trying different things, and the coffee and Irish spring soap we've been putting out now since probably March, when we began to plant different things. The everything here is basically a perennial except the elephant ears. It'll come back. The
You want the elephant ears to perennial? It'll come back, right?
well, I'm not. They told me they're not sure about that kind, but the big tall green ones, yeah, they come back.
All right, and then we come to, I'm gonna step back so you can see. We have the porch here. Look how beautiful it is. Okay. And then right here on the side.
This space, when we bought the house, we were told that it was actually the former owners. They had a koi pond, and so
It was right there where that you put your Japanese maple.
Yeah, that's my Japanese maple. I call her Pretty Red because she'll grow big. I love Japanese maple trees.
And there she is. And every all the space where you see the red mulch is where the koi pond once was.
The rocks and everything were already here. We just had to rearrange them. And these in the front, because deer will eat a Japanese maple tree and they will eat roses. This in the front, these beautiful, beautiful plants here, they're called lantana. And deer cannot stand the smell of them. So they will eat them, but it makes them nauseous. I can tell that they've been over here. Anytime you see a little nip like that, see that's gone?
Yep.
They've been in it. But if they bite it and get the lantana, it makes them nauseous and makes them throw up. And there's a very strong smell of it too.
Yeah. So you
And they don't like it.
put the lantana as the border.
I put the lantana as the border to my Japanese maple tree. And they don't like the rocks as well, so I'm not really worried about them going over in there, but they get into everything else.
She'll call me friends and she'll be fussing.
People are popping firecrackers. This is what's called a smoke tree. Purple smoke tree, and we'll probably insert a picture of what it's really going to look like. As it gets bigger, but I love this tree. But as you can see, I had to put a fence around it because they started eating it. See that bite? There's another bite over there. So I told my husband, oh my Lord, they eat my tree. And I had a fence, so we put a fence around it until it can grow tall enough. I also have some Irish spring soap, so hopefully that'll deter them. That's my little bicycle with some more elephant ears in it.
Well, who you got here?
That's chicken.
Is he one of our thrift store finds?
He's somebody gave him to me.
I'm backing up, friends, so I can show you these huge
These
ferns.
are the sister ferns to the ones that you saw on the front porch.
And all these came from Home Depot.
All of these came from Home Depot. They were $8.99. They were very small, but if you water a fern, they will grow. And let me show you what I have them sitting on. That's a chair that I bought at a thrift store, and I paid $5 each for the chairs. And I already had a vision for them when I got them. And so I have 3 of them out here, but those are the other ferns. I think the very first one you saw is the biggest one. It's just huge. And because I love hydrangeas, there's my other hydrangea priest.
And there is the third fern.
And I'm showing you this area because we come out here and sit on this side of the house as well. We just bring chairs and sit here sometimes. It just depends on our mood.
Okay, friends, we have finally made our way back to the front porch, and we are off, actually sitting here on the stoop. I can feel a little breeze out here.
I don't. I do hear firecrackers though. Somebody's getting started early for the 4th of July.
And this actually feels like a beautiful summer night. It kind of reminds me of when we were little girls. We used to play outside until the street lights came on.
That's why this quarantine stuff doesn't bother me at all.
Not
I like
at
to
all.
be at home and walking on my property, looking at my deer. Do you know, we ran into some wild turkey the other day going up my driveway.
Girl.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We have owls, possums.
I know the whole time I've been over here tonight, I'm constantly looking behind my back because I just don't want anything to creep up on me, but I don't think deer will come up. Do they come up?
No,
close
these
to you?
will come up to you. They'll come up to you.
Yeah.
But guess what?
What?
My husband killed a little baby snake over here.
Oh, a snake.
Yeah, in the back.
Ooh.
Not up really close to the house, but they are here too.
Friends, we're going to get ready to say good night to you. We always appreciate and enjoy spending time with you, and we always like to leave you with these words. Make the life that you live a life that you love, 'cause life is short.